Get in, loser, we're going shopping.
Get in, loser, we're going shopping.
Millie, seriously, I'm about to drive. Don't go in front of the car. Do you want to come inside? Come on. Excuse me. Oh, shit. Oh, my God, Millie. You got to give me a second. Come on. Good girl. What's up? I don't even know if you guys will be able to hear me. Oh, shit. Yo, what's up? Okay, just to get the questions and comments out of the way, I'm wearing sunglasses because I have a killer headache all day. I've had it, and it's because of the sun and how bright it's been, so the sunglasses help with the headache. I don't know, science. The second thing is if I look sweaty, it's probably because I am, because it's hotter than Satan's balls outside right now. That's why I'm sitting in the shade next to my truck, so it's nice right here, but anywhere else, if you're in the sun, it's unbelievably hot, just trust me. But hi, welcome to my channel, nice to meet you, and if you're a returning subscriber, then thank you for coming back, I appreciate it. Sorry if the camera angle changed, my phone decided to fall because my tripod sucks, so there you go. So today, I'm going to be telling you guys about how I afford to live in a van, how I make money, what I spend my money on, and how I save money. So I hope that this video is able to give you guys some insight on my life and maybe help you guys with your own journey if you decide you want to live in a van or travel. So the first thing I want to say before I even get into this video is that living in a van can be as expensive or as cheap as you want it to be. Obviously, it can't be absolutely free, so it can't be as cheap as you want it to be, but you can definitely make it on the cheaper side, or you can make it really expensive, and I'll get into that. So the first thing I want to go over are my expenses every single month. So all of these numbers are going to be bumped up by like 100 just to give myself some extra money, because you never know, just some leeway, okay? So for food, I spend about $600 a month. Usually it's around $450, but you never know if I go to a restaurant or something like that. I'm just gonna give myself a little bit extra, so $600 a month on food. Then for gas, I can spend from $250 a month all the way up to $600 a month. It really just depends on how much I drive, obviously. Usually I try to stay in around 4 to 5 cities per month, so depending on how far those cities are from each other, it means how much I have to drive, which means how much gas I have to use. I don't even know if that's correct English, but I tried. I hope this makes sense. So yeah, so around $250 to $600 a month for gas. Then my last expense is car insurance, which I pay this 6 months in advance, so I pay $600 every 6 months, but it does equal to be $100 every month. So total, I spend $1,300 on everything. That's all of my expenses every single month, and like I said, that's me giving myself a little bit of extra money. I could probably work with just $1,000. So I know what you're probably thinking, most of you. Wow, I spend more than $1,300 a month just on rent. Most likely, some people, depends on where you live. But yes, so that goes into my next point. This is how I save money, is that I don't have rent, I don't have a water bill, I don't have an electric bill because I have solar panels. I always park for free, which I have a video on my YouTube channel about how I find free parking. If that's something you're interested in, then I'll link that below, so just look for the link. But yeah, so since I get to save a lot of money from not having to pay for those things, I'm able to either save the money or use it for other things, but usually I just save it. I don't really have anything to spend the money on, honestly. But I am currently saving money to go skydiving, so that's one thing that I can think of off the top of my head that's just like an extra thing that I'm not budgeting into this, but I do stuff like that maybe once every 6 months. It's really not like a monthly kind of thing. So obviously if I was living in a house or apartment or something and I had to pay rent every month, then I wouldn't be able to save as much money as I'm able to now, so it just really helps. There's Millie, she wants to say hi. And then the last thing is how I make money and how I made money before my trip. So I worked at 2 different jobs over the span of 2.5 years. The last job that I worked there for 6 months, and it was a doggy daycare job. It was not as good as it seems, I can promise you that, okay? No. Around 3 months in, I decided to start social media, so I started posting on YouTube and TikTok, and this job was to save up for this trip. I already knew what I wanted to do. That was the whole point of having this job. So I knew that I had to have a job on the road while traveling. Yeah, I'm making money right now, but it's not going to last me for my entire trip, or at least an extended period of time, because I don't want to just do this trip. I want to continue traveling. So I knew this at that time, and I knew that I needed a stable job that I could have while traveling. So I decided to start my social medias up while also working. So I was working 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, just a normal job, nothing special. And in the morning before I'd go to work, I would just film 3 videos and then post them. And then at nighttime, I'd write scripts and stuff like that for my YouTube and then film those on the weekends. So I tried fitting it into my schedule, and I was really just working really hard. And then I'd say for about like the last month that I was working at the doggy daycare, my TikTok started really taking off, what I considered really taking off. I had around 60,000 followers, and I started making like a good amount of money, which I didn't even know you could make money from TikTok at first. So that was news to me, which good news it is. So I really started seeing the potential in my TikTok. So I decided to take a leap of faith. I didn't know if it was a stupid decision at the time or not, but apparently it was not apparently it was the right decision. Looking back, I decided to quit my job and completely focus on my social medias. And this is not me telling anyone to do that, obviously. The only reason why I felt comfortable doing that was because I saw the potential with my social medias. They were already building up. I already had 60,000 followers. I was already making money. I didn't just quit to go start a social media. Like, I already had it built up, if you know what I mean. So this is not me in any way saying quit your job and start YouTube. Like, no. I already have it built up before you quit, obviously. And it seems to be the right decision because my social medias are growing still. I make money from YouTube now. I didn't at the time. I've been slowly starting to make more and more money from YouTube, which is really cool because just in case something happens to my TikTok or my YouTube, it's always nice to have the other one to fall back onto instead of just relying on one completely. But yeah, that'd be like one of my biggest tips, is to have a job that you can do on the road already set up, obviously. Don't wait till you're on the road living off of your savings and then during that time try to find a job, because it's never guaranteed. But nowadays it's so easy to find online jobs. Even if you don't want to do social media, you can find ads on Craigslist and stuff like that, but obviously there's some sketchy stuff on there, so be careful. But you can always get jobs off of there. You could do blogs, you could do other types of social medias. If you don't want to do videos, you could post on Instagram, something like that. You can do dog walking. There's so many different options for people that travel, and if that's something you guys are interested in, I can make a video about that, just like all different options. So look at me. I obviously made it work. I'm traveling right now. 2 years ago, I had no idea how I was going to be making money while on the road. I knew I wanted to travel, but I did not know how I was going to make it work. I had $0 to my name at this point. So if I can do it, anyone can do it. Let me tell you that. God bless. Obviously not anyone, no matter how bad you want to do it. Obviously there are the exception. There are people who have family members that rely on them or something like that, which I understand that completely. That's just a really hard position to be in and stuff like that, and I'm very sorry. A lot of people will use the excuse that they just don't have a job set up to be able to travel or something like that, but that's why I'm telling you guys that I was in the same exact position. I really was. I didn't know. I didn't even have like a job. I was still in high school and I was trying to graduate early, and I knew that I wanted to do this because that's why I graduated early, was so I could travel. But I had $0 and I was like, well, I mean, I'm graduating early, but I don't have any money to do the trip, so what am I expecting? And I would just lay in bed and just think about like doing social media and stuff, and I was like, I'd never be able to do that. Like, no one's gonna watch my stuff. But surprisingly, people actually do watch my stuff, which is amazing. I could not be doing this without you guys. I really do appreciate it. But yeah, so like I said, if anyone can be inspiration, let it be me, because if I can do it, literally anyone can. But I think that that's all I have to say. I hope that I hit everything in this video that I wanted to say. I really do. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. I honestly understand, because yeah, my videos. And then also don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more van life content that I have planned for the future, because there's tons of stuff coming, I promise you. And then also on that, don't forget to comment something down below and to comment different like video suggestions or ideas or something like that. If you guys want to see more story times, let me know, because I have a bunch of them already planned so I can just film them. And then also if you guys want to see more like van life how-to videos, let me know that. Specific things, if you want to know how to do certain things, let me know, and then I'll make a video on it. I think that that's all I have to say. I love all of you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope that you have a great day, night, whatever time it is when this video reaches you. I love all of you. Bye-bye. I'll see you in my next video. Millie, little bitch. What's up? What you doing? It's so pretty. The sunset. Millie and I would also like to say a huge thank you to everyone who's currently supporting us on Patreon. We honestly could not do this without you, so thank you so much to everyone. If you'd also like to join, then I will be leaving all of that information down in the description box, so check there if you're interested. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. I love all of you. Bye-bye. And it seems to be the right decision, because my social medias have been... Yo, what's up? And I'd say around 3 months in, I decided to start. So honestly, there really isn't a reason why. I was gonna make it work. I literally had zero. I had $0 to my name at this point. My videos. I honestly don't blame you. I understand. Don't forget to and then also don't forget to subscribe at whatever time it is when this video reaches you. Peace out. I love I love all of you. Bye-bye. I'll see you in my next video.